Oh, right. I almost forgot the D&D Beyond server has a supplement.
Anyways, hi!
Oh! Send help! Maybe?
Nothing bad's happening yet.
Yet is a very big word for 3 letters.
That's my line.
Let's see.
Violence.
What happened last week?
That is your line.
Really, I don't think a ton happened. It was a lot of conversations, and you guys discussed some things with Ruby, where you got to see Spencer again.
Yep.
They did discover that Sawyer is not where he should be.
This is a problem.
This is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that's fine.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Don't worry about it. Anyways.
So, like,
So it was a lot of just like RP, I believe, from there. And whether or not you guys actually will leave in the morning, because player/cam misunderstood.
The player misunderstood.
It's still done.
I'm sorry. I did a dumb. I didn't understand what was happening.
A couple things happened in the background. Let's start. Yeah, we'll start with the easiest one. Cam and Zara's had a little bit of a conversation in the morning. Kind of clarifying, you know, the fight, mainly. But also how he felt about the situation of having to go literally fight family members.
Yeah.
He admitted to her he's not 100% sure if he can go all out or not, despite how much he hates him, just based on that fact. Which is fair.
Oh, yeah.
There was a little bit of conversation of maybe possibly trying to convince the sister to turn to their side. So that's a maybe. We'll see how that goes. But yeah. So that happened.
It was cute and a very good talk.
Yeah.
I don't know how you said that.
Let's see.
You know?
Kreh! I'm just going through the list here. You know, Aaron tried to comfort her. No different from what he did before to comfort her, but she kind of pushed him away this time a little bit. Unfortunately, he doesn't know why. Which resulted in him not being able to sleep.
Yeah.
It also caused Stryker to kind of snap at her. In the true Stryker way, for anyone who's ever watched with her. That resulted in the door being slammed behind him as he left. That went well.
It went fabulously.
So he fumed all night.
I think a thing to let Stryker do.
Yeah. That's always great.
Last time that happened, an assassin got sent out to somebody.
But didn't know it was gonna get that bad.
Let's see. Cinder had like a small conversation with Hakil, asked him about the rings, if he was okay with it, and he, you know, was fine with it. Kind of made some promises to each other. It was really cute and sweet. And he convinced her to go ask her mom again about her dad. And thanks to very poor rolls on my part, she knows who her father is now. And I think I'm gonna stop that there, just to let the rest of them. Amos almost woke up with a panic attack because his nephew wasn't in the room. He went searching the ship, ended up finding him up on deck. Where originally it was kind of like a funny scene of Aaron trying to teach him how to hold a longsword, but it was heavy. So he was having a little bit of a hard time. But Amos ended up getting one of his short swords and bringing it over and giving it to his nephew so that way he could practice with something a little lighter. It was kind of cute. It was just he wanted to learn how to defend himself in case he ever needed to. Then Amos tried to convince Aaron that, you know, he's a person and he doesn't have to take Kreh's shit, basically. Unfortunately, his mentality of how he grew up, he just kind of is allowing it.
Poor boy.
So, because that's going to be a while to change. That's literally changing somebody from like young child to adult now.
Yeah.
He spotted Striker, who was just pouting.
That's never good.
And annoyed.
There are two different pouts.
The annoyed pout.
Oh,
The I'm gonna fucking murder that bitch pout.
oh no. No.
You know.
If she wasn't the Raven Queen's granddaughter, she would so be dead.
Damn contractual obligations!
Basically. Amos had a little bit of a talk with him. Learned some things that was never revealed because I know Sora didn't. I don't think Kreh ever thought of this either, that Striker witnessed something, an event that happened in her room. At one point.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
right, that thing.
Uh-huh.
And it was explained to Amos that his brother might not be as put together as he comes off. Which is fine. It was the incident that Cam almost walked in on.
Yeah.
No.
Can I read something real quick that I had said to Striker?
Sure.
A creature backed into a corner, physically or mentally, no matter the temperament, will always strike out at the one causing it to feel fear or doubt.
Mm-hmm. There might have been some conversations of Kreh's gonna get snapped at by one of these animals at one of these days.
Listen.
Because that's how the Striker looks at it, as they do have animalistic characteristics.
Yeah.
So they will have those little bits of mentalities that are gonna hit them.
And I will say, Amos is worried about one more than the other. I'll leave that for everybody else to figure out who.
And Striker's actually worried about the same one.
Everything is fine.
Because that will not result well
Yeah.
for anybody.
Mm-mm.
But that's basically what's going on. Aaron's up here, like, semi-training Mason basics and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah. Feel free to do whatever you guys are gonna do now. Oh, Kreh,
Yeah.
at some point, you know when an animal gets like that really annoying I want in thing and they just start scratching at the door over and over? That's what you're hearing outside your door right now. Just the squeaking claw marks. That are just constant.
She'll crack the door open. Very clearly has not slept.
I
Need
see you.
something.
I see you had some time to process.
Need something.
Yeah, you to get your ass up. And come out of your room.
What time is it?
It was pretty early when Amos woke up. I'd say it's probably like 6:37-ish by this point, or almost 7. It's pretty early. The Zarvis is only up because it's Zarvis.
Yeah, you know... would I have a vague idea that Lova would most likely not be conscious at this hour?
You're not sure. You've never went there this early.
Fuck it. What better way to find out than now? Fine. She'll go get her bag that has a bullet in it. It's going like, eh.
Now, what have we learned?
I love him.
I get the distinct feeling he might require an answer at this point.
You have a very smug-looking dog wagging a tail, yes.
Then I have some things to explain, apparently.
He's gonna fly up, and he's gonna, like, paw pat you on the head. Good girl.
Fucking bite me.
Don't tempt me.
Okay. So, on the way to the Loverland.
To the Loverland. He's gonna hop on your shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys have time now.
Oh, fuck.
I can't.
I'm dead. I love Land. It's a
bit.
brand new theme park full of explosions and chemical alcohol concoctions.
Oh goodness.
They might be hazardous. They might be healthy. They might turn you into a nuke. You never know.
And she might very well have the cure for alcoholism. I'm sorry, drunkenness.
I can't believe it's still not butter. Anyways.
You know?
Oh, that is butter, or at least it was.
Oh, shit. Well,
Yes.
guess that's the way the butter crumbles. Wait.
Oh.
Huh.
The only thing I have is like Cinder would probably telling this, and then what she learned.
Okay. How does she take that?
for now. Don't eat one of the, it's fine. Pat her on the head. Fine. I'm gonna get some breakfast. Not staying here too long. Just go in there.
Okay.
Processing that information for her.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's semi-appropriate for what conversation was probably had.
Shenanigans.
You know, in that case, it was probably, yeah, that's actually very appropriate. I don't know about you, Fluffy, but I feel like that was.
Yeah. Agnes is like, she doesn't really wear her heart on her sleeve, so she's just, like, she more internalizes things.
Mm-hmm.
But she doesn't know necessarily what to think about this.
Oh. Interesting.
I mean, she didn't expect it. I'll give you that much. He did not expect it.
Yeah.
Probably we should go get breakfast and then maybe talk to your dad?
Fair.
Because food is necessary at least for one person in this room.
Yeah.
She'd actually
Just don't
check
forget the
and
orange
make sure-
juice. You gotta keep those iron levels high.
She'd actually check and make sure he's okay blood level wise before they leave.
He... Basically, while he's on the ship, he can get some from Loba.
Yeah.
Is how...
Okay. She just wants to make sure he's taking care of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Otherwise, he could just go up and bite some random enemy,
Yeah, you know.
Where sit, Cam?
Yeah. Not near it.
What? You don't want us
No.
to miss Agnes.
Nope. She
She
likes
might move
you.
next to you.
She
Oh.
likes you, but she knows the booping is a possibility.
You are still within range, friend.
Yeah, you are.
You are not faster than her. He is much faster than you.
Everything is within my blood circle if you give me 2 seconds.
You can try swimming out. She can run across the water at you.
Oh, jeez.
Foods and then finding the Caleb.
Yeah, eventually Cinder would probably come and talk to get some breakfast as well then.
Alrighty.
I don't know if you'd necessarily want to interfere with what is going on here.
They seem fine.
Yeah?
She'll go. They don't seem worried. Yeah. She'll ask if she can sit.
Yeah.
Go.
Make his token a little smaller. I don't know why it's so big.
He's a bug boy. Apparently.
He's large.
And in charge.
I mean,
I don't know.
I feel like
why.
Cinder's more in charge.
It's Cinder.
You right.
But then Ignis.
You right.
Yeah.
Oh, you right.
Anyone seen Kreh or Amos this morning? Are they still in bed?
Cinder will shake her head.
Mm.
probably find them, make sure they're awake at some point.
I could send kindling.
At least check and make sure they're getting up and getting their act together. Unless we need to stay for a couple of days, I did say we would leave this morning.
Yeah. Kindling would get no answer from either door.
That kindling will then explore the rest of the ship. Where would kindling go first? Probably the top deck, because they wouldn't think lava.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Amos up there.
He's just leaning on the rail end of the ship, just looking over.
And not seeing that, then would fly down toward this way. I'll put it right there. Because that'll take a while.
Yeah. Kreh, at most you get like a good morning from Tuli. She's just kind of like prepping food to bring upstairs, basically.
This is fair. Kreh will do synods. Oh, and
And apparently
Do
go
some-
off into the barrels of liquor.
Yep. We'll just nod and just yeet myself into these barrels of which I know not what they are.
Gunpowder.
No, they're
It's
alcohols. the TNT's over here. Oh god, I can't tap apparently. Jesus.
Oh, there's
Ah,
the
there it goes.
TNT. That's the happy fun time stuff.
That's
Yeah,
for the
Kreh gun-
cannons.
Yeah.
Delayed
you know.
blast fireball.
No.
Don't give me ideas while I'm in a cargo hold. But yeah, Kreh's gonna do a knock.
Man.
Morning.
She doesn't even look at you. She's like doing something with chemicals. But she'll kind of wave. Voldira's in here just peeking up over the table at it. Every time she goes to touch anything, her hand gets smacked. It's fine.
You know? Yeah, she'll just walk up. So I might have something for you.
Mm.
She's just gonna take out that one bullet and just leave it on this table right here.
She'll pick it up. Interesting.
Kind of wondering how much of a pain in the ass it's gonna be to replicate.
First, I have to discover what's in it.
Noted.
Is there anything else?
Oh, that's all.
Alright. I will let you know when I figure it out.
Alright. Simple exchange, let's go!
I feel like Lova's like one of those, like, she doesn't express, like, excitement, but she's probably interested in what the heck this is.
This weird pale lady has given me a very fancy bullet.
Artificers, man, they see something new, they're like, wait, what is this? How can I exploit this?
You know, yeah, it would have been Kreh looking at us, but like going, Kreh's not the chemical type. She's the mechanical type.
Just imagine her like looking closer, but she's hitting buttons on the goggles of her mask. It's a neat little mask. Very special one.
You know?
It might have a lot of gadgets on that thing and maybe an enchantment or two. It's fine.
Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, I'm thinking past this point she would eventually make her way up to the place of food.
That's probably when kindling suddenly comes flying down the stairs into your face.
Get us to a hole.
I'm sorry, what was that, Fluff?
It just gets to the hole, like in the air, like tries to stop, but it still smacks you.
Just gonna blink. Oh, hi there.
Like churs, tilts her head, and just immediately, no other interaction, just falls.
Actually, I realize I could food, but there's someone I must find and talk to. She'll instead be heading up to...
Will you remember to
Well,
eat?
She will remember and eat, but she has to find a checkup person. She actually should probably stop there first looking for him, so she'll probably get food while she's there. There at some point. Oh god.
Aww, knocked him over. How dare.
I didn't mean to, I just wanted to eat myself everywhere.
Don't eat yourself.
But if I do it right, I can pretend I'm on a shuffleboard table and it's fun.
We'll convey where Kreh and Amos were. Just through kindling a little telepathic thing that they do.
Well, they're at least up.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the plan? Are we leaving this morning, or are we leaving a few days?
Not know anything at the moment. What's going on at the moment? Just be like, I don't really care.
Did Ignis not tell you last night, or were you busy with other things? Kind of slightly glancing over at Hawktail.
I had a conversation, and after the conversations, I fell asleep. And then I woke up, Ignis was in there in the morning.
Alright.
And then Ignis conversations, and then she went here.
Spencer, we got to see him last night. He came through along with apparently one of Amos's nephews?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how that worked.
Yeah.
We're clear to go over there. Don't have a whole lot of notes on the entire conversation. There's apparently some infighting happening over there, so the faster we can probably dispel the war issue, the better. And apparently there's a poacher issue, which is why the nephew is here.
Playing brothels.
Yes. Very bad. I did tell Spencer we'd probably leave this morning. Let them know that we're coming. But if we need a few extra days here for whatever reason... But I don't know what else Does anyone at this table need anything from here?
Not me.
Not really.
I can try and check with Amos, and we can ask Kreh. She kind of looks back over her shoulder. Ignis, are you coming with us?
You're going to be teleported to another area completely. You've been lost without me. And you get
Right.
yourself in more trouble. Looks at you directly, Cam.
Hardy har har. Give me just a second. If he's up on deck, I should be able to just message him from here. Amos, number 1, please remember to come eat something. And number 2, were you still alright to leave this morning? Or did you need some more time?
I mean, I'd rather not go in blind. I'd rather know what we're going into.
I'm not talking going to the Feywild. I figured we'd go there, spend a few days there gathering what we can. I don't know how much information we can get from here.
I mean, we could get access to what other notes the fake Ruby had.
If they had any.
There had to be some sort of correspondence.
The last one that we've dealt with, they didn't have a whole lot of information. We can check.
To be fair, the last one we dealt with was in a city that was not taken over.
Yet.
This one was taken over.
We can check with Ruby when we go over there, and if you would like to spend a little bit longer here, we can.
Just a couple of days at most.
She'll look at everybody else. Amos is asking for a couple of days here. He wants to see if there are notes or anything left behind by the fake Ruby that might give us an insight into things.
Alright.
We can check with Kreh, but if everyone's alright with that, I can message Spencer, and let them know what's up, and try and get any more information they might have. See how the situation is on their end.
Were you gonna do that thing, Jay?
Yeah. While he is on the deck after, because he would have spent time thinking and just sitting there. After Cam messages him about that, he will cast sending, and the message he will send is, Message received. We are searching.
Alright.
Hmm?
He sounds kind of tired, but not. He's still comprehending.
He'll kind of slam his fist on the railing and take a deep breath, and then proceed to start making his way down towards to get food.
Alright. On your way down, I do need you to make me a quick perception check.
Okay. Where's my dice tray? There's my dice tray. I found my dice tray, guys. Don't worry. Don't panic. I found it.
Oh, there.
I think I found it. Where is your... You're good at perception bullshit. Kind of. Yes, you are. 16.
Alright. You kind of like starting to head towards the door. And you glance over at the dock because you see movement. Just out of curiosity. You realize you see Spencer and somebody else walking towards the ship.
Oh, no.
I'm just gonna... Oop. Okay. Yeah. Probably Amos can assume who that might be. Because he doesn't look like a happy camper.
This wasn't expected.
You know, I did warn you that he might come looking for his son.
Oh, trust me, I was well aware.
He's just got his arms crossed and is just looking you up and down.
Oh, right. How would I, This isn't really... And he'll just deactivate the, He was fine, trust me.
Right.
And he still is. Points down to the end of the ship. He's down there training.
You're the infamous half-brother I've heard about.
Give me a moment. Jay needs to adjust himself to this kind of snappy conversation. Let's see. Oh, infamous. Well, you know. That says at least you've heard of me.
Nah, you don't look like much.
Where I may not look intimidating in forms of fighting styles or have the ability to turn into dragons as the lot of you do, I can still crush your skull with the flick of my wrist with magic.
Ooh, scary.
Amos just chuckles. Doesn't blink. He just chuckles at that. Now, if you'll pardon me, he's down there with Aaron. Don't bite off Aaron's head. He's keeping his mind off of things by helping a young man who requested to be trained. I'm going to go downstairs and talk with my friends about, well, what we're going to do once we get enough information to go try and end this war. And then hopefully go find our brother.
Yeah, good luck. You really could care less what you're doing, I'll be honest. And he shows it.
And he, as he walks by and says that, Amos will be like, yeah, good luck with your situation as well, considering our brother was possibly taken by the same ones.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like you give a damn. You'll have to reactivate the bracelet to walk through the door.
Well, that was an interesting assumption Amos made.
He didn't seem like he cared.
No, he just doesn't feel confident Amos can help much in this matter.
Looks can be deceiving. That's fine.
Sit properly at table.
Oh.
Yeah, but you also just said that to a person who lost his wife and children recently. Yep. Okay, Kreh. Anyways.
Everybody
You know.
stepping on things lately.
Well, see, to be fair, he's also just sat there thinking about information regarding his brother and what could possibly go horribly wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he's always been viewed as somebody who can't do shit.
But Amos also doesn't know that they have been looking for these people for many, many years.
Nope. No information's been given.
Well, only so much can be sent in 25 words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sending's limit is annoying.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
First you dime text message.
Yeah, telling him not to snap at Aaron might backfire after saying that. I'm just gonna point that out.
Oh, well, at this point.
Assuming this would be right about pop into place time.
Yeah.
Alright, well, she pop in, and obviously she's not going to find Aaron here.
Mm-hmm.
So quick fooding and being seen by people who might want to talk to me. Yes.
Yes. Amos was talking to Amos just a second ago. Amos wants to look for notes in Ruby's office. Wants to spend a few days looking for that.
That's fine.
Alright. You alright?
Yeah, she just shrugs.
The dice roll.
Yeah.
Wait. Is that what I... No, that is not what I thought it was. Hold on. What is
That's
that?
a 22 insight from Zarvis.
That is 18 insight from Cam.
That beats my 7.
Oh, what is Cinder's insight? 'Cause Cinder was looking, but she's not very insightful.
I just...
Oh, I beat it. I got a 7. Ignis might Definitely beat it at that. Oh, it's a 29.
It's fine. It just looks like she has something she doesn't want to talk about.
Why do you look like you haven't
Right.
slept?
Oh fuck, great. That was a disadvantage.
It was a disadvantage.
That's worse.
The pitch.
Yeah. Because I haven't.
Kreh?
Cam.
Sleep is important.
Yeah, I get that.
Where's Aaron? Doesn't he follow you around like a lost puppy?
Just no comment.
And
I'm
that's enough.
I'm gonna have just he's only stealthing this from Kreh, but Striker's in the background behind her doing like the dead no, shut up.
Yeah, that's enough for Cam to know that something happened. Just going to try very, very carefully not to look exasperated at this situation because it's happened again.
But how hard does she try?
Very.
Cool.
Because there are multiple people looking like that are at the table that she did.
Hey. So that's gonna be an insight though.
Okay, that is a... What is my deception? It's not good. Oh no, it's actually fine. I lied. 22.
Oh fuck that! That beats my disadvantage 19. And I don't want to waste a spark on this. You haven't seen him, have you?
Right, it's not. That is 30.
Mm-hmm. Oh god, what about Zavahish?
Huh?
My camera's doing weird.
Oh dear.
Camera.
Right. Well, suggestion. Eat something and take it easy for the day. Perhaps nap.
How did I change my camera?
You hit a button.
Yeah, I'll fuck around with buttons here in a second. I'll consider it. And she is going to get the easiest food she can walk around with. And then go out searching.
Fair.
P. Is that what changes the
Perspective,
Aha!
I think. That's what it stands for, yeah.
Thank you.
That is the key point. And
That's just the thing is like where it's suddenly, oh, you're acting in the first person. Your W moves you forward like you're going towards it with your face. Okay. But yes. Yeah. If there is nothing else, she will get the easiest food she can walk around with and try looking for Aaron some more.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
You can probably pass Amos on the way through.
Who says nothing?
Ah.
He just keeps walking past.
Okay.
Not concerning.
Kreh is not the one to question it at this time. Yeah, he's down hall. Oh, damn. He stayed on that time.
I would probably have gone over here to let both of these two know, like, hey, plans have changed.
Yeah.
And as if they've seen Caleb yet that morning.
They would probably just explain that he had gone to talk to the angel buddy. This is probably how your mom would put it.
She's like, yes, there's only one of those. There's at least only one of those.
It's the kind of thing she would have stopped by to take Lunars with her. She has Mecha Puppy. Okay.
Off, because they are probably heading out by the time you get up there.
Hmm.
At least those two.
Mm-hmm.
Flying kindling.
Oh, there it is.
The see Amos and the concern.
Amos.
He may not be just sitting there, face down in his arms at the moment.
Not quietly walk over, because I don't think Cinder does most things quiet.
You know?
I got free stealth, you know? I just kind of place a hand on his shoulder.
You can feel him breathing heavily.
Is there anything I can do?
Not unless you can go back in time and keep me from saying something stupid as I just did.
I say a lot of stupid things.
Yeah, you don't tell a half brother that he doesn't give a damn that your other half brother was captured by possibly the same people that killed their mother. So unless you can go back and change that, no.
I can't do that, but I can at least be here.
I appreciate that.
I take the one just kind of sit next to him, just kind of stay. Just be there, basically. Cinder trying to be comfort.
Cinder's good at it. Cam's gonna look at Cinder like, you got this.
Just kind of nod and
Gonna look at Jarvis. Your father's apparently speaking to Kreh's father somewhere, so.
Do we want to wait to talk to him then?
Potentially. I'll leave that up to you. I honestly don't know what they're talking about right now, which honestly makes me even more nervous, but it might have everything to do with the thing we're trying to go do. Plus, I still have to let them know that we're not leaving right away.
Could also be weird Raven Queen stuff.
Right, that is a thing. I can at least go let him know we're not leaving right away and that we would like to speak with him when he has a moment. How about that?
Alright. No.
Alright.
familiars might not sleep, but they can relax.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have to send a message to Spencer and hopefully they haven't been waiting long. She's gonna go try and
I think this was just gonna go ahead
yeah,
up just because she wants to go up.
Fair.
Before Cam walks out the door,
yeah.
Spencer's up on the deck.
What?
He and Mason's father came to collect Mason.
Wonderful. Well, I suppose that saves some spell energy, and just kind of just go.
Yeah, Kreh technically will beat you up there.
I'll wait right here, waiting in line.
If Drag is still here.
Yeah, I hear. Sorry, I didn't. I was muted and I did not realize. Yeet self on. Yeet self on deck.
Jesus!
Why you gotta eat? Why you gotta eat?
Yeah, I mean, you do see Spencer kind of just watching these two have a conversation down on the docks at the moment. Kind of leaning over the side a little bit.
You know, Kreh will have the thoughts about, hey, hi, person I haven't seen in a while. I have other shit to do. He's here for a reason. That reason is not to talk with me. Oh yeah, she's just gonna go up here. Okay.
Morning. You feeling any better?
I take it he also looks like he hasn't slept.
Mm-hmm.
Does he look like he has slept? I should say.
You can roll insight.
Sure.
Well, I'm trying to tell if everyone's drunk.
Fuck, where's my insight here? Oh, right. 17?
I only got 14. Yeah, he looks tired.
Guessing I rested just about as well as you did.
And just a lot on my mind.
And something I definitely didn't help with. I wanted to apologize.
So did I. Guess I should have
What
got
for?
should have got the hint that he needed some personal space. Kinda invaded that.
Guess it would have helped if I gave you advance warning.
I didn't think to ask either.
She looks like there's something like on her mind. And there's like internal debate going on.
You know, you don't have to talk about whatever it is right now. But when you're ready to, I'll listen.
She sits there for a moment, then eventually nods. All right. Also, the wisdom saved were terrible.
Oh.
It's fine. It was like, that's a 5, and oh, that's a 3.
Kind of sit down. Still not getting too close because he's not sure how close she wants him to be right now. But he'll sit with her.
Yeah. She doesn't. She seems pretty relaxed as compared to, yeah. So,
He's not going to attempt a hug or anything. Is basically what I'm saying.
that is fair. That is very fair.
He's not sure he wants to make her uncomfortable again.
Things will be explained when the dice agree with me.
Yeah.
You know?
But progress, damn it. This would have taken 3 weeks before.
Or much yelling from Cam.
See? Progress.
3 weeks.
Character development.
It only took 1 yelling match.
It wasn't even a yelling match. It was like 2 comments from Stryker and then a slam door behind him.
Yes. 2 whole comments.
Had a
She's learning, damn
sleepless
it.
night.
She's learning.
Oh, goodness.
Oh yeah, that's all I got.
And now you two would be heading up.
Cool. Where did I go? There I am.
Over there. Now you're over here.
Up.
I thought you were on my head for a second. The way I was angled. I was gonna like, why though? And how?
Yeah, Cam's gonna see Spencer and go, I was going to message you.
I had to come back anyways.
Right, kind of looks over and sees that. I'm sure that went fine.
Well, the comment didn't help.
They're both overly stressed about family, I suppose.
I don't know, Gray's an asshole, but don't think the comment from your friend helped.
Well, if it helps, then he's currently downstairs feeling about as terrible as one would expect, given the situation.
I would too if I was told. If I told somebody I didn't care about my family who died.
Okay, out of character real quick. That's not the context he meant. He meant he didn't give a damn about Sawyer.
But you also did say these probably the same people who went after your family. Is what I meant. That's why I made the comment of, dude, he just like lost his wife and kids to these people. He may just not be showing that he cares based on the situations and or personality.
That was probably not well handled.
I get a
Growth.
feeling.
Sorry,
I
go
get a
ahead.
feeling Gray didn't. Or sorry, she wouldn't know name. Our
He-
friend down there.
Yeah, he said it, so she would.
Oh, okay. I have a feeling Gray down there didn't exactly start off on the best of foot, anyways. Better Amos instead of me. I might have just punched him. That would have gone well.
Hopefully they can figure themselves out.
Well, you gotta look at the situation, to be fair. Amos is still a stranger, even if he is family.
The only reason the most recent ones accepted him as quickly as they did is because, well, circumstances.
Let's go look at it this way. He's the only one of the family that actually saved the father.
Now, whether he knows that or not is another story.
Yeah, he'll find out
Obviously,
eventually.
word spreads pretty fast. It's just a matter of time before the whole story gets out. At least that's the hope.
Now that kid's all he's got left besides his siblings, so
And it's best they make up quickly, isn't it?
I'll see. That might put a little bit of a damper. It's kind of like looks down and watching a very annoyed person.
Right, the original reason I was going to message you this morning was change of plans.
Okay.
We're not leaving this morning. There's apparently the possibility of Amos believes there's a possibility that notes might be here, information that we might need in Ruby's office, considering well, it was occupied for some time.
It's possible.
So he wants
Didn't
to
find too much with our little imposter, but
yeah.
there was communication at some point.
How much and how careful is always dependent, I suppose.
Deciphered notes. Mainly just telling him what to do.
My worry is that's all we'll find here as well. And if we find anything that might point us in the direction of what's going on, fantastic, but...
Oh, your friend's got a good point, though. A little bit of a different situation with us.
Well, remember, Cam. This person's been in power before we even started this whole situation.
Yes, so they've been here longer, which means there's probably more notes and information to gather. So hopefully we can find it and decipher it quickly, at least.
I'm sure Ruby's already on it.
Don't doubt it. The faster we can figure that out, the faster we can move, because I don't doubt that this place being reclaimed will not go unnoticed.
It depends on how good she is on responding.
The longer she has to keep up the ruse, the worse it'll be, though.
And it depends on what the orders are. If the orders are to go start attacking Arcadia, that might be a problem.
This is true.
We'll see what we can find, at least. See what we can do and accomplish before we have to move. Just hopefully we'll be able to move before they realize we're coming. I'm afraid the Kenku might move if he knows that we're on our way.
Could try to send some people into the Feywild and see if he's even there. Not sure how far they'll get, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to risk people for that. That will definitely set some people off if people are looking.
Eh. Good news, we're right between both planes you need to go. Bad news, we're right between both planes you need to go.
Yeah, yeah. Trust me, realized that.
Shorter trip, I suppose.
Either way, fastest travel is to the Earth plane.
Yes. We'll just have to get there after we see what we find here.
Well, it's an easy message to get them to open the portal.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully you all don't come into any more trouble while you're waiting on us.
I had to break up a couple fights yesterday, that was fun.
Between what
Throw
and
another
who?
person. Sorry.
I might have broken some glass.
This is sounding more and more like bar fights. Is there anything we can do from here to assist in your situation?
Oh, really? Honestly, it's just keeping them in line at this point.
Right. Right, I have one more person to let them know that the plan has changed. If you need anything to eat, downstairs in the mess hall.
Alright, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also where everyone else is except for Kreh.
Oh yeah, she went over there to talk to
Cam is walking.
that one.
Yay!
See, I don't think he hasn't met Aaron yet.
It's just Brooks. And is going to lean up against this one and watch up here.
I just picture Spencer as my siblings are the diplomats. I have my own version of diplomat.
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
Well, you see, there's negotiations, and then there's aggressive negotiations.
There's the, okay, you didn't stop the first time I told you. Well, this is now my hand around your throat.
You know what the worst part I realized about Ignis is when she does that arm thing, she can use her wisdom instead of strength for that.
Oh, Jesus.
Just no.
Oh man. Do I perhaps catch what they might be discussing as I'm walking up over here?
You could try to sneak up on him.
I don't necessarily want to sneak!
Well, they're whispering.
No, never mind. If we're talking normal volume, yes, but like whispering, that's a whole other thing. She's trying to be better, okay?
Caleb will look at you.
Hi, sorry to interrupt.
Kind of looks at Caleb.
Wanted to let you know we kind of need a couple more days. Possible of, notes and things in Ruby's office that we need to look into before we, just launch headlong into it.
Wait, you guys didn't already do that?
I'm going to remind you that we've only just started doing this whole thing together. That we're not. This is not normal for any of us.
Well, if you're gonna be dating my kid, then you should start getting used to it. Smiles.
Note to make. Speaking of your son, he and I would like to have a conversation with you at some point. When you have a moment.
I need to have a conversation with him as well, actually.
Oh?
Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry, it's concerning Zarvis. I'm going to worry about it.
It's fine, I think. We'll see how he reacts.
Can she do an insight to find out how fine he thinks this actually is? Because she's not convinced this is fine. When anybody trying to tell Zarvis things is just concerning to her these days.
You can make an insight.
I'm just saying, like, I'm just not sure about any of that. Oh, never mind. That's a natural one. She's just going to assume that's
What's the
she's gonna buy it.
total?
The total is an 8.
Do you want to know what I rolled?
Sure.
That's a natural 1. Plus 2. He's not proficient in deception.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, he is honestly not sure how Zara's gonna react to whatever information he has. And it kind of concerns him.
You just see her kind of cross her arms and probably has a look that looks very similar to one that her mother's probably given at some point.
Hey now, you're not a wife yet, you're not allowed to give the wife look.
I'm not his wife, I'm at least close to him, and I'm a little bit concerned. He's been through a lot recently.
Not his wife yet.
She didn't say yet.
No, he did.
Very glad you have confidence. I am still concerned.
And you have a right to be concerned, young lady.
Starts to freak out when I try and load him with others.
You know.
Sorry, everybody on stream.
Oh, stream is the sound on voice. No.
But voice, that's why. So yeah, what I was trying to say before it cut off was he's a bit more stubborn than his son.
Yeah.
To give info.
Cameron's realizing this. He's still as bad a liar as his son.
He is. He is a very bad liar. He's a very persuasive man, but he's a very bad liar.
Yeah.
And I also read the wrong sheet. That was a +6, so he still only got a 7 on that. So he still failed.
Mhm.
You know?
It's fine.
Don't worry about
Good
it.
Cam will
Nice.
just give like narrowed-eyed look just real fast and go, alright, then come find us when you're ready to talk, I suppose.
Alright. I hope you realize there'll be a conversation alone with him.
Right. Now, question before I go, because do you want me to warn him that this conversation is coming, or do you just want me to let him live in bliss that this isn't coming at him?
He'll be fine.
I don't believe you.
You don't have to.
Uh-huh. You and your son have a very, very bad time at lying. I hope you realize this.
Yes. I do.
Right.
It's part of our family charm.
Utterly charming. I'm going to go. Good morning. She just kind of like walks off. She now has every intention of telling Service that his father was already intending to talk to him because it's like, nah, you're getting a warning.
You get like the like smile, closed eyes, happy wave, basically. Bye bye.
Watches her go, like, cause trouble.
She's not even looking at it. She's just
Cool.
going
'Cause
back.
then Ignis goes back to just staring up there.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Just Angelman. And what is going on up there? And up there.
Just gonna do this. This is gonna take her a hot minute to get back down.
Oh, it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Everything is okay.
Is there anything else going on in the bar and or up deck?
Nothing in particular.
Other than sitting and possibly both passing out against the damn pillar.
That's a very strong possibility.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. The two exhausted people might end up passing out sitting there.
Those have to be dragged to the room. It's fine.
Hmm?
Or a room. I don't know if I can know where Aaron sleeps.
Exactly.
Bavari, he hasn't.
Yeah.
Cinder's just trying to comfort Amos and tell him she's really doing.
Yeah.
Because Cinder, Amos is still family. Even if they're not family. He's their family.
Alright. So Cam, you get back to the bar, I guess.
Yeah, she's calmed a little bit down, like enough to like not look so annoyed when she comes back in and sits down.
Deep yoga breaths.
Yeah.
Everything alright?
Potentially.
Dare I ask?
I'm going to start out with the anecdote that your father is full on in support of us, whatever we end up deciding.
Okay. I'm not sure I like how that started.
Yeah, he made a comment. It's fine. Told him we needed to talk to him, and turns out he wants to talk to you.
He probably was like staring at kindling. When kindling fell, and then just immediately looks back at her. Wants to talk to me?
Yes. And I'm giving you fair warning, he's not sure how you're going to take it, so I don't know if this is good news or bad news.
Picks up kindling and just starts coddling baby. Oh, you okay?
And he apparently only wants... It's apparently a private conversation. So,
Oh, good.
do with that information what you will, but I figured you didn't deserve to be blindsided by more information.
Thank you.
Just a lot of very interesting surprises. Simply didn't want you to be pulled aside and then blindsided by that.
I mean, depending, it could have to do with going to deal with my stepmother.
If that's the case, then sure, but that didn't seem... You two are very bad liars.
What
He's
do you
more
mean?
stubborn than you, but
Oh, okay. Oh dear. Okay. Good to know. Thank you.
oh, good.
I guess it can't be all bad then.
You're sick, I hope not.
I mean, what else can be thrown at me at this point?
Don't say that. You're literally asking the god to right now smite us out of the sky. You never say these things out loud. Did anyone teach you common sense in that, in like the holy place? Like, at all?
I didn't know that that was a bad thing to say. I try so hard to keep a straight face. It was just the immediate reaction. Don't!
Cam is a
I love it
superstitious
too,
person.
just because of that reaction.
Cam's
Just a
just like,
don't?
no. That is both a mix of me as a player and then my character just going, no! We have enough going on!
I'm sure it's fine. Yes. What else could be dumped on this man?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just be careful, and if you just...
If I need to talk, I'll let you know.
Thank you.
Oops, are on the nose.
She's trying really hard not to blush right now. Like...
I feel like he's been listening to this conversation, but more of trying to figure out, is this how couples act? Like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Like, how does this work?
Just
Cam in service, my boy.
Oh, that's so cute.
Thank you, Kindling.
Purring noises.
Amos, when did you want to go try and look for those notes in Ruby's office? She might have already started looking, to be fair. Also from what Spencer said, so... And apparently we should have already looked for them. Just muttering under her breath.
I have to make one quick stop. And then I'll meet you on top of the ship. Or whoever wants to go with me.
I can go.
Sounds good.
I
I have to go make one stop and I'll meet you.
I have enhanced abilities that could help us.
Fair. I have to go someplace real quick. And I'll meet you up there.
I might
Okay.
catch up with you all later.
May have forgotten to go through druid spells. I'm doing that right now. It's fine.
Oh.
Later when that happens.
No, not long. Okay.
Long rests, they do things.
Yeah, clerics and druids, and they're prepping.
Yeah. Luckily, I don't change a lot of spells. Because she keeps very similar spells.
I just realized one of the reasons why Cam was trying not to blush was due to the fact that this was happening in front of her mother, who is just across the bar.
Who is totally not watching the conversations at all.
Uh-huh.
And or probably also you hear her laughing once in a while because Terrence is most likely flirting with Garnet and getting like pushed away. Literally.
Oh no.
And it's just gonna go head up to the top deck because that's where she was told to wait for him.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put her back to Ignis.
Yeah, he'll probably actually head up there too.
Where?
Wait for his father to finish whatever they're doing.
Yeah, she'll follow. Mer.
Mer.
Just because right now at this very moment, she's like, I'm not being left alone with my mother. That's a conversation I'm not ready to have.
What's wrong, darling?
Like, I will have that conversation, like, like, after other serious conversations have happened.
But dear, what's wrong? Don't you want to talk about what you two do? So cute when you're young and in love.
Cam's in trouble.
Sure, it's fine.
I assume your original plan was to go to Lova? Question mark?
Yes, but I also remembered I have something I wanted to give to Ali that was retrieved from Kreh's room.
You wouldn't have
The
known
night
that she was
before.
down there, but you would be passing her.
Yeah, that's why I stopped. I was like, he would stop. He'd be like, wait a minute. I have something I need to give you.
Need something?
He would pull the scale out that he was told to take in case needed to scrying him again. He pulls out the scale. Just in case you scry on Sawyer anymore. And hands the scale over to her.
Oh, yeah, this will definitely help. At least check in and make sure he's okay.
He's very tired at the moment. That I can say.
I'll keep you updated on his condition.
Thank you. And then he will continue on to Lova's. In which I sent you a message of what he's going to ask her about.
Alright. She's currently, like,
Yeah.
probably, like, taking this bullet apart. There's, like, a vial of some, like, whatever's been scraped out of the inside. And
I love artifice.
Well, I imagine
She's like got like a little dropper where she's like taking it and trying it in different chemicals, trying to figure out what type of poison it is.
Like,
why am I imagining like the quick glance up and I just see like magnified goggles just quick glance, looks back down to the bullet and chemicals.
I guess roll to see if she happened to have that. D2. She does not.
Okay, that's fine. That's alright. Possibly Norik. Talk to Norik. He might have it.
Possibly. I've never looked at the spells he has.
Right. Thank you, Lova.
No
We'll meet
problem.
Cinder on the deck of the ship. We're going to go start searching Ruby's office back in town. Check for notes.
Alrighty. She's
just focused on the...
She is very focused on this. She's like going as far as testing out the metal that this bullet's made out of.
I'm
just gonna...
freaking new nerd class of the D&D universe.
They
I cannot change my mind.
wizards are book smart. Artificers are like
smart.
The science smart.
Yes. Oh, wizards are the nerds and artificers are the geeks. Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
Yes,
that's
they are.
It.
That is a beautiful, beautiful way to describe it.
It just hit me. I was like, wait. Oh my gosh.
Oh man. I'm gonna look and see if he even has that in his spellbook. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, you knew where Norik was because he was in the bar.
Yeah, he's gonna wait until later to do that because he figures he'd probably leave Cinder waiting long enough.
Mhm.
At this point, plus he needs something else to go along with said thing he's looking for.
All right.
Ah, it's a fun spell. Alright. Never come up to the deck.
Okay, you meet Cinder up on the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to go?
Yeah. Ready as I'm going to be.
I'll wait to cast it when we get there, because it only lasts an hour.
That's very fair.
And if I use a little bit more energy, I give it to both of us at the same time.
No? Fair thing.
She'll follow Amos and probably wave at Spencer as she's going past.
Debating if he would follow you guys or not. Kinda has
Oh,
to
dear.
head that way anyways, to be fair.
Yeah, that's very fair.
May have been waiting.
Waiting for the.
You know,
It's fine. Just wait.
Oh no, those two left. You look down
Yeah.
there, they are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He'll opt to stay here for now.
yeah.
Back to their thing. Yeah.
Everything she might do is just mention it, Amos, to make sure Honko stays out of trouble.
Yeah.
And I hit.
Can I hit?
The note.
Okay, every time she asks as far as if she can hit something, I'm more and more leaning towards imagining her with a Russian accent. Can I hit?
No.
No? Well, shite. Well, shit. That's no good.
I'll just put her over here, I guess, for just the sake that they're off the ship.
We're waddling to town.
Huh?
Yeah, I could turn into a penguin and technically waddle to town.
I don't know how to feel about this. Technically, Amos can cast Polymorph, but he is not wasting spell slot, and he does not have that prepared anyways.
Penguin walk.
Yeah. I could stay as a penguin for 4 hours if I wanted to. Or an animal. Druids. Half of their level, rounded down.
Yeah, you know. Does anything happen on the ship before Caleb attempts to pull Zara's aside first? And or if Cam insists on talking first, I assume.
And she'll let Zarvis decide which he'd rather do first. And she's not gonna stop that conversation from happening, but
He probably wants to know what it's about, I'll be honest with you.
There.
which totally fine. She's just gonna be like, I'll end up here. I might take a fly.
Don't fall again.
That was one time.
Please be careful.
Alright.
Ignis will keep the cam doing
It had been a hot minute since she used her wings, and she kind of misses it.
You probably just walk back. Ooh, waifu.
Yeah, he just can't fly. He just runs fast.
Yeah, she'll probably
good.
spend at least a little bit of time just doing a couple of laps around the ship, making sure she still remembers how to do this.
That is fair. Move random things around as the day goes on a little bit.
You know?
Fair.
Itty bitty.
Ignis might practice trying to see if she can defy all laws of her monk bullshit. Because you can run up vertical surfaces when you're knife level monk.
Oof.
You know,
And liquid surfaces. As long as you don't stop moving, basically.
You know, that is fair.
Up the mast.
I feel like Spencer's just watching. Because observing the people on the ship at this point.
Oh, that dumb question keeps popping in my head, and I hate that that's a question that she's thinking about.
Oh no, what?
Oh.
She'd probably want to ask how Keljor's doing, or how he seemed the last time Spencer saw him.
Okay.
So yeah, she's just kind of like gonna start hovering for a second to just kind of like, I need to learn to hover like at low low altitudes.
Can I help you?
Odd question for you.
Alright.
Last time you saw Keljor?
The other day. Pretty big
Did he-
city. So.
Yeah. Did he seem alright?
I didn't really pay attention and looked that far into it.
Fair enough. Again, dumb question.
More of a pass by when I saw him.
He's busy?
Yeah. Working for the leaders of the Elysium Clan, remember?
Do remember that. I wasn't sure if... how busy they were keeping him.
Yeah, running around. Being a diplomat.
Sounds like a good place for him.
Probably keeps him out of trouble.
That's probably dependent. I'm sure it does, to an extent.
I don't know. If you were busy all the time, would that keep you out of trouble?
See, she just
Then
kind
to
of like,
be stuck in your thoughts.
hmm.
Then to be stuck in your thoughts.
Well, you have a fair point. I have still found a way to get myself into some interesting trouble. Even keeping myself busy.
Oh, then you're not busy enough.
What do you consider busy enough?
When you get home and all you want to do is sleep and immediately pass out, no matter what the hell has happened.
Afraid I haven't ever had the pleasure of that.
No, I can put you to work.
Really?
He gives you this dead serious look.
I'm not even going to challenge you.
He was leader of the guards for the reason.
You know? No, Cam's just thinking like, even when I try to go to sleep and think I'm gonna pass out, like, I still get myself in trouble. I don't know how that's possible, but I have.
Here, we can get started. Do at least 100 laps around the ship. As fast as you can.
That seems a bit excessive.
That's easy. This is a soldier, man.
Why is everyone always just assuming that I know how these things actually work?
I can make you do 100 push-ups.
I'd love to see you try.
I need to look at something.
Oh crap, I'm in trouble. I'm just gonna pull my character. I'm just gonna pull my character sheet up for like no apparent reason and just double check something.
Oh no, I just gotta double check something. Because I think Cam has forgotten something about his family.
She it has not crossed her mind. She's just like, he's talking like he got something. She's pushing buttons that she doesn't know are there. It's fine. It's just in her nature to do things and push back. It's stupid and she doesn't need to do it.
Make me a wisdom save.
Oh, why wisdom?
It's fun. Let's just push the buttons of the family member of the magic school.
Yeah, that seems like a great idea. Come here, Die.
That didn't seem like he needed magic for much.
Yeah,
he could kick your ass either way.
That's why she wasn't like. I think that's why she hasn't really thought about the magic aspect of this whole thing. She's just like, he's a soldier guy.
Yeah, he was the only one that didn't seem like he had magic.
Ready to laugh.
Oh, what did you roll?
I rolled a nat 1.
Are you ready to laugh? And how high are you off the ground?
She's like just hovering there, like just enough to where she's like a little bit taller than him.
You fall prone because he casts hideous laughter on you. Just kind of like snapped his fingers and just watches.
Not fair.
Why not? I use this as punishment when people don't listen. Because it sucks to laugh as hard as you can for a minute.
Pam knows that smell because she had access. She has access to it, so she knows it very well.
It's in a weird way a torturing spell. It's horrible.
Yeah.
But it's like the most comedic thing.
Yeah, especially when someone does it to Kreh, you monster.
Drops to the ground, laughing uncontrollably.
Yeah, he's gonna keep that concentrated for a minute.
Oh my gosh.
I love how Agnes is like snuck over to watch.
I think it's like she's leaning over here, just watching the situation. Like, do I intervene? Do I not intervene?
Like the minute's up, he just kind of glances down. You done sassing me yet?
Don't ask that question, please. Don't ask me that question.
Leaned back against the railing. I could make it worse.
I'm not sure I really want to ask the question that just came into my head.
I could do that again.
As much as I like laughing, that is not enjoyable. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here, I just usually hit her with a stick.
Just as she's getting up, like slow turn, like narrowed eyes. Don't.
I don't know why I'm asking this, but Cam does a 28 hit?
Maybe just a little bit.
Okay.
I have better armor, but not by much.
He essentially, like, when you said that, Ignis, because you'd be facing him, you would have watched him pull the sword with the sheath still on it and just bop her on the head.
Alright. It's like both hands on her head. Now that is not nice.
You take 3 damage. Because it's just such sheathed sword. And he wouldn't have hit you so hard.
Come back and she's just got this big bump on her head and like...
He has no remorse to hit a woman.
No, apparently not. Good to know you two get along just fine. It just kind of takes off, like flies up a little bit higher and like away. Cause she's just like, nope, I'm done with this.
You're still in range.
Shut up!
He flies further away. Technically, I could get you within more range if I threw you far enough. Yeet the caster within range.
Yes, Yeet the caster who also has access to Featherfall. He doesn't have...
And that's a reaction.
He has specific spells based on his fighting style and or disciplining.
Yeah, no kidding.
After that's all done, she's gonna go back to just prancing with the quarterstaff again.
that sword away. Cam is not used to a stern soldier boy, is she?
Help! No, she's more used to them after they've been drunk and happy.
I wish you luck. He doesn't drink.
Yeah.
Which means he can get drunk very easily. Because he's never had a drop in his life. He's a very disciplined individual.
Pouting now. It's fine.
Oh my goodness.
Do I have any ranged? I don't. Almost want to yeet a quarterstaff at her, but I don't.
Because it might miss and go into the water.
Exactly.
Goodbye.
That's why no. It's an enchanted quarterstaff. No.
Bopstick.
Tough love.
Very. So while that was happening, you guys eventually make it to Ruby. They're over here. I can move them if I need to.
Here? I'll just eat a cinder.
That was, yeah.
Jane there?
Yes, I am. Sorry.
No problem. We're gonna over here.
Do.
We made our way to the Aruba.
Hmm.
The Roomba?
Yeah. He actually wouldn't be in here. He would be currently searching the rest of the place for anything that might be around.
Fair.
She is kind of going through things, trying to figure out what was changed in the town, what needs to be fixed and dealt with. Basically, is what she's doing.
Hello there, Ruby.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
We were wondering if we could look through and see if we can find any potential either notes or anything that might help us in the future with this.
Oh, you're welcome to take a look. I've been trying to find anything.
Alright.
I will upcast enhanceability. What's the one for the intelligence? I don't remember the animals.
Fox is cunning.
Fox is cunning. That's the one. That's the English word of language. Advantage
I
on
hate that I remember them. And I don't even have the spell.
Right, I forgot. Kindling's at full health, not at 33.
You know?
So you have advantage on the intelligence investigation, whatever.
I gotta do one thing before I roll for this. Shit.
I will do dots.
They mainly are, I'm assuming, looking for anything this person might have left.
Exactly, yeah. Decent. She got a +6 investigation for some fucking reason. I'm not entirely sure why. I don't know where she gets it from. Background,
Let's
maybe?
start with
And now I will roll the thing with a +8.
Nice.
Is that the die I want to use? Yeah, that's not the die I want to use. That's the die I want to use.
there are, but it is not in this room. Are you
Okay.
guys staying in this room when you're searching, or because that currently is being guarded and would need permission to go look at.
We'll stay in this room for now. With advantage, that is a 19 with 27.
So we'll start with Cinder. It's not necessarily hard to find some info. It's similar to what Ruby's been finding. It's an occasional, almost like an order, basically, of what they wanted them to do. You know, when they wanted them to send people to attack things like that. You make note of that there are dates on them of when to do this. Definitely been happening for the past several months, which is about right for the timeline.
Yeah.
The only thing that you find probably unique about them is that there is a black feather, almost like a stamp on it, basically, in the bottom corner, almost like a signature type of thing. But from what it looks like, these are probably the same thing that Spencer had said that they found. Same type of stuff.
Yeah, she's sharing it with like Ruby and like Amos and stuff. She's make sure everyone knows what she finds.
Yeah. It definitely helps her in figuring out what needs to be fixed.
Oh yeah. We're all in this together. This isn't no secrets need to be kept.
Let's see, what did I find here, Amos? Amos, what you find is at first you think it's just a normal note. You know, just nothing in particular about it. It looks like just kind of like a weird list and general things about the town and things like that. But you're kind of looking at it a bit closer. And it's written in a certain way that it says something else. Kind of a in between the lines thing. Trying to figure out how to word this here. What it states is very simple. Is we'll be moving out a week from today. And you look at the date, and this had been given to them the same day you guys showed up. So about 2 days now. No. Yeah. This would be the second day. Right? No. You guys only slept the one night, right? Or did you sleep 2 nights?
No,
No,
this
it's
is
not
the
the one night.
first night we've been here.
So
Last night was the first night.
it was at some point delivered sometime before you guys got there. That yesterday. They had received this.
Good.
You're not sure what that entitles, other than whatever's going to happen is happening a week from that date.
Let's see.
The other person might know what it is. But if you ask Ruby, Marilyn has not had success in getting her to talk.
Well, he hasn't relayed it yet because he
Mhm.
actually wants.
I'm just letting you know
to-
that's what she would tell you if you
Yeah.
did ask.
Yeah. I haven't figured I do. Okay. Before he relays it, he's going to cast See Invisibility.
Mhm.
To see if there's any scrying orbs or anything of that nature floating around the room, watching them. Because he doesn't want people to know that they know yet.
Can see invisibility see screen?
It
I believe so.
It could be
That's
sensed
For the duration,
with...
you see visible creatures and objects as if they were visible, and you can see into the ethereal plane. Ethereal creatures and objects appear ghostly and translucent. I believe scrying orbs are invisible objects.
Creates an invisible sensor within 10 feet of the target.
Mm.
I might have that spell prepared. Cannot cast it yet. Need material.
Mm. It's oddly not specified as a thing. Interesting. As like a general question. What? Which is odd, because usually I find like an answer to those.
Yeah, you know.
I know it says detect magic can sense them, but that's because it's
Uh,
magic.
In the description for scrying, a creature that can see invisible objects sees the sensor as a luminous orb about the size of your fist.
Mm. I was just double checking. You don't see anything. I'm just
Oh, yeah.
double checking because I
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
realize
no, that's
the
fair.
invisibility.
Oh, yeah,
I know True Sight can see all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't realize that
Everything.
that's kind of bullshit that True Sight. It's such a high level versus see invisibility being so low, and it's like, oh hey, I can see all your crap and half the things that you can see. You know,
Mm-hmm.
there's such a
Oh, yeah.
huge level gap between the two. Holy crap!
Well, that and the fact that scrying is a 5th level spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the 2nd level spell can be like, oh, I see you.
Mm-hmm.
I see you seeing me seeing you.
But like I said, detect
Seeing
magic
me.
also can sense it. That's the thing.
True.
Magic, and also to be fair, a 3rd level can get rid of any magic because dispel magic is bullshit.
You
With
still have to roll
rolls.
for it.
You still have to roll, but if you cast it out, you can just cast it at a higher level and be like, nah.
Not fan by.
Yeah, that is a little stupid, but
It is.
Some of the magic rules are kind of bullshit when you actually put them down on paper and say, "Wait a
Yeah.
minute."
Once you take a look at him, it's like, wait a minute.
It shouldn't be
That
that
doesn't
easy,
make
man.
sense.
But it is.
Wait a minute. Sure.
Alright, it's fine.
So then he will, if I'm saying nothing, he will relay the information as far as regarding that.
Oh well, that's not good. That's
Well, that could be a number of things. It could be them moving from the Feywild and going against Earth plane, or excuse player as he goes to look at map real quick. Zadath was the
Mhm.
Earthling. Okay. Cool. I just wanted to be sure before I said something stupid.
It's the Feywild.
And
I think that's the Celestia.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
they are quite literally
Celestia.
in between both of these problem areas.
Yeah. This is the one we went through as far as before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we started.
Mm-hmm.
Or not.
We started here,
That's what we
had to go
started
chase
here,
assassin
and then we went
here.
Yeah, I might know what this is.
You know? Anyways. Or possibly from somewhere else. I ain't entirely sure.
Well, they are worried about Celestia possibly causing any problems, just because they have been so silent.
Yeah.
Whether or not that's
And it-
true is another story.
And because they've been so silent, it could be Feywild moving on Celestia.
Either way, they would have to get through. Unless they convince them to open up their portals. Which in turn would just put them right in the middle of the city.
Which would be a huge advantage for them.
I mean, I can't imagine it's easy attacking a bunch of healers, but, you know, you never know.
And if he's with them, it might not be easy for them to heal.
Oh, right. I heard about that detail. It's not a good detail. I'm so glad that I don't use magic.
I just had another poor thought. The Earthplane just activated their portals and things. Well, ones here are activated to reach them.
Certain ones, yes.
Assuming they're deactivated when they're not in use, what is the likelihood that that could mean them going straight into the main Earth city?
I guess that all depends. If somebody were to infiltrate the city and activate it, it is quite possible. And a lot of people have been showing up. At least that's what I would do.
To be fair, it'd be a smart plan. He kind of that slight chuckle I did.
Well, from what I've heard, this is a very smart man. But would that also mean that he would expect it? Expect
All
us to
depends
think of
on-
those possibilities.
All depends on who he would expect to find this note.
Or if we'd even expect it to be found in time.
That's true. That is very true. From my understanding, he doesn't really trust his underlings, though, so he could have. Or really care about them, at least. Or it could just be a trap.
Between that, there's also the thought that there's been, what did Spencer say, there's a lot of infighting within the city.
Taking in refugees, yes.
People not being trusting of them. All of that is going on, and the city's dealing with all of that. what better time than to try and have someone sneak their way in and activate it?
Hmm. Only certain people should have access to be able to do that. Could speak with Spencer and see if he knows anything about that stuff. At least what the situation is with the portals.
Yes.
Maybe it limits access more if it's got too much.
Oh, we had to convince him to even let us through.
True. Do you think the one who was pretending to be you would know more, maybe? If we can get them to talk?
It's possible, though she's a stubborn one.
Well, good news, so are we.
I'm not very good at convincing people to talk.
Shit.
It's more of she's kept her mouth shut this whole time. Or just
What
make
kind of
snide
shit?
comments.
Hmm?
Or just make snide comments.
What kind of physical shape is she in?
That's a good question. I haven't checked on her. Marilyn's watching her right now.
I feel like you're gonna hate me if I ask this, Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind if we, go take a shot at it?
You know the way down to the deep dark dungeon.
Unfortunately, we do. Unfortunately, we do.
It's a wonderful guest place, isn't it? I only keep the VIPs there.
I didn't like it.
Seems so did the fake you.
Mhm.
Cinder doesn't like H's at all.
No.
Freedom is one of her things that she likes.
Alright. Okay.
You may go attempt to speak with
Yeah.
the sun.
Yeah,
He's not gonna be able to do much for you. I can guarantee you that.
that's fine. I'm already feeling
how
regret.
Remember what Cinder did to the last Fox person when she was trying to make them talk? Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that part of Cinder left back at the ship.
Yeah, there's a reason I'm about this.
Fine. I mean, if you want Cinder to stay back, she will, but she's following you unless you ask her otherwise.
It's pretty a dungeon.
Cinder can chat with Marilyn while Amos has a chat with our friend.
Hey there, Marilyn.
Hi.
I hear you're not having much luck with the friend in there.
If I didn't have the moral capacity to, I would punch her in the face.
Well, how do you feel about someone without that moral capacity going in there speaking with her?
Don't open the cage.
Oh, I don't plan on it.
And please do not. kill her. I really don't want to waste revival stuff.
That I can also promise. I'll try not to kill her.
I can make sure it doesn't happen. With, healing. And
Stand at the door for the time being, Cinder. Stay right here with Marilyn.
okay,
Okay.
I'll be.
Just in case.
Nervously stand next to Marilyn. Know what Amos is doing, and she doesn't sure feel about it.
She's just sitting there, chilling.
I'm assuming there's a stool or something in there.
No, she's sitting on the floor.
Well, no, I mean it's still outside the cell.
You could
Or
bring
some
one
sort of chair.
in. There were
Yeah, I
there
mean,
was
pulls it-
chairs out in the other room.
You'd pull a chair in and just kind of sit there in front of the cage. I hear you're being boatloads of help.
Shrugs.
Damn shame, really. That you won't be able to see what comes of your boss once we're through with him.
You expect me to care?
No, not really. My only wonder is what he has over you for you to be following his every command.
Hmm. Not all of us needed the hard convincing.
No, but I'm certain hard convincing would be a helpful nudge in the right direction.
I have no family, friends, home.
So what you're saying is nobody to miss you if you're gone.
Exactly. So I've got nothing to lose.
Good, good. Makes things a whole lot easier.
You know, you're not a very intimidating person.
Oh, trust me, I'm well aware. Not yet, anyway. To be fair, I'm also fairly certain I made the other one of you piss himself.
Oh, that coward.
Kinda helps when you're around 15 feet tall and are strangling him against a wall.
Oh, big tough guy.
Not really. I hated every second of it.
Is this going anywhere, or is we just chit-chatting?
Chit-chatting at the beginning of it. It's, got to set up a few baselines, Not like you're going anywhere.
Hmm.
I do have to ask, though. Why Ruby? Why the Nine Hells?
Why not?
Well, you had to be certain there were probably people that could see through your guys here.
Oh, I took care of those.
That's fair.
Pretty hard to find someone that was thrown into a lava pit.
That is very true. I myself tend to lean more towards the electricity and cold. Save trophies that way. You don't completely get rid of them.
I was never one for trophies.
Oh, I'm not either yet. Always good to plan for the future, though. Right, that. What were your plans, once this all worked out in your favor, like you all apparently thought it would?
She shrugs. And smiles.
Right. You had no plan.
Oh, I didn't say
Yep.
that. I just don't give a fuck to tell you.
Yeah. I'm sure that's, that's a very good, thing to...
No, we did all this for nothing. We're
Well.
just a bunch of assholes.
Oh, that you're right about. But see, it's not like you're really going to have a choice of whether or not to tell me, are you? I need a wisdom saving throw.
Two for sheet real quick.
As I cast Charm Person.
15 on the die. What is your save?
Fuck.
I think she was decent at that.
Yeah, if it's a 15 on the die, she's decent at it. It saves an 18.
Where's my...
Oh, Jesus Christ, I just realized it's an 18 at level 9.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Thank you, Robe.
That was my... Oh, that's right. This, trying to remember which one is her sheet. I'll find it, I promise.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, I think I remember something that makes me even not happy about this. Wasn't she a monk?
I believe so.
She was... Which is a wisdom-based character.
They also get a feature.
I think she was a monk. It was either that or she was a type of cleric. I don't remember.
She stunned, I think, Ignis.
And remember, hers was definitely a lot of radiant.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember.
Right.
Because I think I have to remake her sheet, but I can't remember what that class was.
I think she was a Sun Soul Monk.
Yeah,
Do
some
they
monk,
have that in this one that I'm looking at? There it is. She had that one, Kreh. Oh, wait, I found the screenshot. I gotta zoom in on this bullshit, man. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she.
The monk. The proficiency, man.
Yeah, that's alright. I was hoping for a
another
single
thing.
digit thing.
Monks at low levels, I think at 6.
Well, she's high
Well,
enough to
mine.
get the full proficiency.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
saying Stillness of Mind is
it's a
as
minimum
actually-
of
and
either 5. I think it's a minimum of 6 plus whatever their thing is.
oh yeah, she's level 28, 6 plus whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she's got a plus 11.
Fair.
So that would be a 26.
Okay.
Another thing about that is the Stillness of Mind. As an action, they can end a Frighten or Charm effect on themselves.
So it only technically would have lasted 1 round. Still,
One round is all he would have needed. And there's
Sure.
also the Cloak of Charisma, as far as he's wearing.
Right. I don't know what that is, and it scares me.
It's fine. Just give it an item. Eh, it is worth a shot.
uh, Interesting fact, a lot of people debate whether Charm Person can even do that specifically. Because it doesn't specify that it can make people tell the truth.
It just makes you view them as basically your friend, your good buddy.
Yeah. That's interesting. And some people say that should try comboing that with the truth spell.
Zone of Truth.
Yeah. For it to work. Others say it can work like that, but it's not. While that's the debate, is they view you as a buddy, but would they give you information you're not supposed to know, if that makes sense? That's where a lot of the debate comes in. It's like a 50-50 in a lot of these. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Didn't think it would work, but figured give it a nice shot. Get at least a bit of info from you, but that's alright. We already know about the plan anyways.
Good for you.
Yeah, not so good for you. That means your usefulness is about to wear out. And I know you don't care if you die, no one to miss you, blah blah blah. Dying is still a painful experience.
Oh, I know. I've done it before.
Good. Then you'll be well acquainted with the other side. You really don't like any of us. I get that. How does it feel to be used?
really doesn't matter to me. At least then I have some purpose.
I'm sure you could have found purpose without having to be the bird's bitch.
Hmm.
Sure, there's a lot of use for someone like your talents elsewhere in the world. Not having to follow the commands of, well, quite frankly, someone who is a bit of an egotistical fuckhead.
How does it feel to know that your allies have turned against you? He smiles.
Oh, have they now? Oh, you've got to tell me this one. This is going to be a good story.
No, I'll let you guess on who that might be.
You know, if it wasn't for the fact that it's happened before, I wouldn't believe you. But I do have a bit of reason to believe you. So it's fine, when we do figure it out, we'll shove him in the cell here with you. And I'm sure you'll have a great time getting reacquainted. Sound like a plan?
Hey, I don't mind having buddies.
Good. Then you can have somebody to die with. As you sit here and rot. And by the way, lose that purpose you found by doing things for someone who, quite frankly, doesn't give a rat's ass about you. You gained a purpose but lost a purpose.
Now, see, you act like I care.
I know you don't care. I'm just trying to annoy the fuck out of you because I don't give a fuck either. I'm dealing with too much shit at the moment. You are the least of my worries. I was just hoping to make a lot of things more simple on a lot of other people.
You're sitting here trying to get under my skin. I could get under yours.
Oh, you quite certainly could. It's not that hard at the moment.
How's your brother?
Oh, you gotta be a bit more specific than that. Which one?
I'm sure by now he's deep, deep underground, isn't he? Doesn't that just bother you?
More than I'm going to admit to you. If you're trying to take me off to the point where I brutalize you and just leave you for dead, it's not going to happen. I do have a bit of self-control. For the time being. See, unlike you, I do have people that care about me. I do have people that will miss me. That will care if I don't come back. And I know you don't care. Simple as that. Nobody's willing to die for you. But I'm willing to die for those I care about. And I've accepted that. Do I want to? Not at all. But I will. I bid you good day. This conversation has been a dead end from the start. Figured it would be. Had to give it a shot anyways. Give me 1 second, I need to look at something here.
She's just kind of humming.
Hmm?
Rocking back and forth.
Let's see. Give me a second. This should be interesting. Let me see. The spell absolutely does before I say something. He goes to stand up and goes to leave. He will turn around. Glance back. And I'm just going to use one of his class features here real quick. Just to fuck with him. And I want to use my class feature Adjust Density. And I'm going to double the weight of the target.
The problem is that cell canceled out magic, remember? That's why she hasn't been able to do anything.
Hmm.
That was why you guys were trapped the way you were.
I got even wild shape.
The Charm Person. Oh, then I would have known Charm Person wouldn't have worked anyways.
True, you would. I had like forgotten about it until then, and I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
It's been so long since we've been in those cages. Well, I've been like since the beginning. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, right. It's a shame, really. Oh well.
It's a shame. I had asked for a nice necklace made of his teeth.
He just smiles at her. And turns to leave. And as he walks by Marilyn, you're lucky I made you a promise.
Yeah, she's quite the handful, isn't she?
You had been cleaning up a puddle of nothingness.
I'll keep trying.
Cinder, we need to get back to the ship.
Okay.
Seems my brother going missing may have something to do with our bird friend.
Eventually, slow us down.
Say again.
Eventually, to slow us down.
Potentially. And that's not all it's going to do. And he hurries his pace, and yeah, he's heading back to the ship.
Cinder attempts to keep up.
Movement speed of 35 feet for Amos.
I could go faster than you if I wanted.
I know. Oh, I know.
I could technically turn into a horse and just gallop our way there.
Hit back in here because Zarvis would have mentioned the plan idea to Dad. Anyways.
That was not ignored, Aspire. Trust me. He's thinking about it.
And all you see is him just come back up to where you are and just leans against the railing and sits.
She's just gonna sit on the railing and kind of lean down and go, "So, did I do well in giving you a warning?"
That was not the information I expected.
You're going to have to be a little bit more specific because there were several things in the last few days that we didn't expect to be hearing.
Turns out I might have more siblings.
How busy was your father in his youth? It's bad.
How would he respond to that? I feel like he would probably just point to Ignis.
By the way, who would have been paying attention as soon as he walked past?
Alright, I know. Oh, God.
Besties had a fling at one point.
Yeah. Alright, so I may have known that they had a thing. That I didn't know.
Apparently never did he until last night.
I'm sure there was a reason, but congratulations.
Congratulations! You have 2 sisters.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you went from having 1 to having 2.
To having 3, technically.
3. God.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
that sudden jump of off. Wait a second.
This approach or not? That's the question right now.
This is the, by the way, this is what I meant by this is where Caleb had, like, this is where Zarvis gets this from, because he had so many bad rolls to put this together while they were hinting it. He had like 3,
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 bad rolls in a row. I think
So-
the highest he rolled was a 7 for a little while.
Yeah. Yeah. Eventually he got it.
These
They had to be a
things
little more
happen.
blunt, but you know.
It took Mom going, do the math.
We were together when?
She is this old. We were together when I came back a year later. Come on, you can do it.
she'll just gonna lean on the cannon a bit.
So how do we go about this?
That's a good question. I only found out this morning. Cinder told me last night, or this morning. She found out last night.
That's when he found out.
I see there's nothing any different.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how to act with a sister other than fight with them, I'll be honest with you.
Oh, we could fight if you really want to.
Let's not add more of that.
Well, how about this? Continue to keep each other safe. I already treated you like a brother, because that's what she did.
Sure. Alright, I'm gonna have to let her know that I know. Where is she?
She went off with Amos. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
We could.
I would have told you, but sorry.
Nope, you go ahead.
Your dad wanted to figure out a way to tell you, apparently, according to her. And she didn't want to step on that.
That's fair. He looks like he's still processing it.
Yeah, that was me this entire morning.
So does that mean I get to call you sis?
If that's what you wish.
Does it also mean I get to come up with some funny nickname?
You can certainly. She's smiling. Like, you can certainly try. Wait a second.
How does one sibling properly?
You're asking the wrong people.
Right, because all I know how to do is, like, pull her hair when she annoys me.
I do not recommend doing that.
Just picture two little kids fighting.
Karen's gonna lean down again to him and go like, "Remember what I said about testing the gods?"
I don't think this counts.
This is mild. In comparison to what we've seen the last few days, I will admit, but let's not push our luck.
I asked my dad if there was any more siblings I should know about. He says he's pretty sure he didn't sleep with anyone else, so I guess there's that.
Well, that is comforting.
Mental note of, oh good, my dad wasn't a man whore.
Ignis will approach him. And awkwardly try to hug him. Because she does not know how this is it's awkward for her.
Awkward hug back. I don't know how hug
This is not much of a hugger to begin with. Does that make you a sister-in-law?
uh,
I'm messing with you.
I figured.
Well, you two do as your own business. Or don't. I'm not gonna push or prod in any direction.
Wait, does this mean I have to somehow be protected with her boyfriend thing?
Only if you want to.
No, I could try to scare him.
I think for motion sickness, she's got that covered.
That's true.
Are you older or younger?
Older.
Oh, good.
He was the first one.
Technically, I'm the youngest, then, I suppose. Even though I'm technically still the same age, but not. It's weird.
Would actually be our other sister, who's the youngest.
Oh, good.
Speaking of, did you talk to your father about that, or did this kind of distract from that?
No, he's gonna attempt to talk to her.
Okay.
Let's see. Her name is, by the way, if you wanted to know. She's 16. Or 17. I don't remember fully. I'm just gonna say 16 for now until I find her sheet. Look at it. But I'm not gonna pull up her sheet just for her age. She was one of the two.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
She was young.
There was very minimum. There's a year apart between each of them because he's 19, they're 18. Is at least or at oldest 17. At least 16, oldest 17. So there's about a year difference in there between everybody.
Yeah, fair warnings, Amos. Cinder was quite excited.
Oh dear. I'm about to be tackled, aren't I?
That's potential. I'll think of it this way. Since she was young, the one thing she wanted was to find out who her parents were.
True. Wait, I didn't think to ask my dad what the hell that means then between their parents. Hold on. What is that in title for you two? Hold up. By the way, Cam, you would have seen these two, probably pass the fuck out over here.
Yeah, she's trying to figure out how to, get them back inside because she's like, I'm not strong.
Do you want them back inside? Amos can bring them back inside.
Oh no. You have a few strong people up on the fucking deck. Several. This entire group.
She's gonna let them talk for a second and go can I get some assistance and point down?
What's wrong? They're napping in the sun.
Sunburn.
She looks at her, pink skin. Right. Sunburn.
For Kreh, it's not necessarily a great idea.
So pale, she's translucent.
They will go over and try not to wake them, pick them up. She will probably carry Kreh because not quite as strong. And she will carry the tall boy. To be fair, they're not sure where to take him other than her room.
Yeah. As far as Cam knows, that seems about right. Like,
Yeah.
she knows there was a
there.
problem, but that was about it. They
I
seem fine
imagine,
now.
I imagine when they walk in, because I think it still has access for people, right?
For the moment, yeah. She fixed that in the morning.
Okay. So, question, is there still only a couch?
Yep.
Got it. They're just gonna basically sit both of you up on the couch. Because they don't know where else to put you guys. They're not gonna put you on the stone.
It's fair. It's a fair response.
Let's try to sit on the
Yeah.
table. Doggo thing. It's just like leaned, sitting up on the couch instead of leaning against the pillar. How that
Everything is
is, that's fine. They fell asleep outside and they're gonna wake up in the bedroom. Mhm.
Let's look at the stars again. Do you want to spar? Like, I'll spar if you want.
You know, I'm gonna opt to not.
Not.
I punching is not my greatest skill.
That seems like it's a lot of people's greatest skill. Definitely not Cam's. Cam is more magically inclined.
I almost sprained my hand punching somebody.
You still decked him pretty far.
Yeah, why do you think I almost sprained my hand?
Yeah.
Because Zarus's combat is either magic or sword. That's
Yeah.
Fair.
I don't see him being much of a hand-to-hand.
No.
Unless she wants to teach him that, I don't see him being a hand-to-hand. I don't.
No. I don't view Ignis as a teacher, or at least a very good one.
Ignis as a teacher would be kicking his ass until he figured out how to block.
A very, much angrier version of Victoria.
Oh, and he's wearing heavy armor, man. Don't knock him off the ship. He doesn't need air. He doesn't need air, and he could probably just walk up to the beach, but still.
If you can dodge a cannon, you can dodge a ball. The very aggressive.
If you can dodge a bullet, you can dodge the average mortal fist.
Yeah, he could have gone back to the room or something to wait for. But yeah. That's fine. There are people on the ship who probably would spar with her if she asked.
She's.
Reading that, to be fair.
Cam's actually
Keep
going to
reading
look at Ignis and go, if you really want to spar, I'm pretty sure Spencer would absolutely love to. He
Make a
does so
persuasion
enjoy
check with advantage.
Hmm?
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, good.
I just want to point out that he has shown he can do hand-to-hand if he wants to.
Doesn't take a lot of convincing for her to want to punch things. That's why.
Cam also sounds very annoyed by saying this, and it's just like, please go keep him busy. That is
Keep him
bad.
away from me for all his holy please.
Yeah. Persuasion. That is a 25.
That's a 21, so no. It just walks away.
I guess the question is, are you wanting this to be an actual combat, or it's just like random sparring and roll to see who wins?
Probably more the latter one. This one want to take a lot of time.
True. True. We'll have to.
Yeah, maybe activating her Astra arms. That's
She's
just active for 10 minutes.
You will have to persuade him for a different reason.
Oh yeah. So we roll persuasion and see if it works. Or just say something. I don't know how English works. She's got a -1, my dudes.
Oh.
Ah, good. Like, yo, dude, you want to spar? And just like,
Yo, dude.
Yeah.
that's appropriate for what I roll.
Oh god.
Oh, good.
Oh man. I need to pull up his sheet real quick to see what his scores are.
Not a hard one to beat.
Oh.
Concerns me.
Oh goodness. He has a decent wisdom save. That's still 10. He had to literally roll a nat 1 to fail that.
Oof.
Yeah.
And why do you want to spar?
But that's good practice.
I feel he's debating because he had like a little soft spot for Cinder, and this is just basically another version of Cinder. One more time. As he debates it. If you want to re-roll.
I think it's gonna work.
Oh no, how bad is it? Oh, wait, hold up.
-1. I rolled a 9 on a die and a 2 on a die so far. She is not a persuasive individual.
Oh my goodness.
Apparently the exact opposite of Cinder. Who somehow seems to roll like 17s on persuasion.
It's fine.
No. No weapons and no magic, right?
Where's my fist?
He doesn't know
Oh,
she's a
and-
fucking monk, man. guess I can spare a couple minutes.
The arms start to fire.
Why do I feel like I'm about to get punched much harder than I thought I was going to?
You know?
Yeah. We'll just do 3 or 5 D20 rolls to see who wins. Whoever gets highest wins that round, quote unquote.
I guess 3.
Alright.
Make it easy. And just
Eleven.
rolling like a rolling attack roll, or dice.
I'm just rolling a straight D20.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 19.
Jesus. Yeah, no, that definitely was a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Serves you right.
Do not tempt me. I have a time stop and I'm not afraid to use it.
You know.
In front of Zarvis back to that whole situation with a slight pout.
That's a 20 for me.
14.
Okay. Oh, no, it's tied. Okay, okay. It's a pretty evenly matched at the moment.
Ready for the last one?
Sure. I got a 12.
16.
Nice. You probably knock him back at that point. Oh shit. Remind me to hire you to put some of my boys in line.
He gives this like grin. It's a little sadistic. It's fine.
The realization that these two make a very scary pair if they were to ever like combat against things together.
It's fine. That's totally fine.
It's fine. The one thing that's really scary about her is she has a 10-foot reach when she does this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she just has to step like a little closer and she could technically still attack Cam.
So, just for your knowledge there, Spire, do you want to know what he is?
Sure.
So, he also has the knight background because of the nobility side.
Mm-hmm.
He's a war mage.
Oh god.
Yeah, that'll do
So
it.
his AC's not high, but he can still fucking combat you with a sword if he needs to.
Yeah.
Like the war mage is like eventually get to the point where it's like, oh, I'm concentrating a spell. There's +2 to my AC.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I casted haste. That's another +2 to my AC. Oh,
Yeah.
you hit me with an attack. Well, I can add +2 to my AC.
Yeah, he can make himself some bullshit, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
He's like the type of wizard that doesn't rely on his spells.
You know, that's a good wizard,
Unless, yeah, he does, because nobody thinks he can do anything until he's like, if you piss him off to the point to where he's using spells on you, then you realize, oh, you're fucked.
right? Yeah.
This fucking dude has Meteor Swarm as one of his like preset spells.
Gosh, why?
I don't know. Well, don't ask me. I'm sure it's fine.
That's sparse, or Ignis is gonna start walking toward Cam, and when she's like 10 foot away, like put both her, her hands on her shoulders.
Now, all right. I get the point. You can grab.
Please don't
Crazy.
throw her off the ship.
Oh, I won't, brother.
I gotta get used to that.
Weird. But not yet entirely. To be fair, I wasn't entirely a thing until she already felt this way about all y'all.
Hmm. Makes sense.
Like you pokes Cam in the head, side of the head. The annoying sister.
Careful, just kind of like hand over the pump from earlier.
He hit you good.
No kidding. Thank you so much for giving him the idea.
Yeah, he didn't hold
fair.
back.
To be fair, I didn't think he would.
Well, he did. Thank you so very much.
To be fair, you would do it without any hesitation, too.
Yes. When she deserves it.
I don't think it's a good idea that you two spend time together.
I am actually in agreement on that.
Why not?
Something tells me I'm going to get a lot more bruises than I would enjoy.
We'll put arm around Cam's shoulder and kind of just give her like a side hug.
Mm-hmm.
I do care about you.
Oh no, I can definitely tell. I'd be dead if you didn't.
Exactly.
I'm not sure. I guess that's good.
Well, if you're doing dumb things, I keep trying to prevent her from doing dumb things.
Do I need to prepare for any possible hits now?
I mean, that was already a possibility to begin with.
Oh, good. So nothing's changed there.
I don't think
They
much
used
is
slightly
going to
lighter.
change.
Cinder and Amos would probably be getting back around this time. That technically would have taken a little bit. I imagine it lasted longer than the actual rolls, but...
Yeah.
I just thought it was kind of like a neat little way to see who wins.
Yeah. What time of day is it at that point? By the time they get back?
By the time they get back, it probably is the evening-ish. They're getting closer to sunset at this point.
Mhm. I was honestly expecting you two to be gone all night.
They had
There
left in
were-
the morning, and then it actually didn't take them long to find everything, so...
Yeah.
That was a high DC, too. That was a 25 DC for that one item.
Jeez.
Ooh, yeah.
Good job, Jay.
Jai the hero. I think Cinder would go this way.
Hmm?
Because Ignis is there. Make sure Ignis isn't killing either of these two.
Did we lose, Jay?
Do we?
Possible.
Possible.
Zarvus is probably gonna look at Cinder.
Hold on. Just kind of moves. Did not want to be in the way.
He's gonna be leaning back against the rail, so hopefully she won't try to tackle him into the water.
Yeah, you know.
Because of water and Cinder. So that's some interesting information that my dad told me.
Oh, he told you.
Yeah.
Oh, she looks kind of like nervous again. That's, I mean, hope it's all right. I don't really have a choice, of course, but you know.
Come here. The guy like open his arms for a hug.
Walk over and give a hug.
So I don't know how the whole brother thing works, but we'll figure it out.
She'll nod. I'm not sure how family works, to be fair. I've been kind of learning from all of you.
Oh, be careful with that.
Don't worry, I had a thought of the realization of what the hell our parents are gonna do now, knowing this all.
There looks confused.
Pats around the head with this. You're so innocent. You're so sweet. Look.
Ignis looks less confused. Just like the right.
Like, are they together? Are they still just friends? Like, how?
Confused because she doesn't know what they're gonna do, but she understands what Zarfus is implementing or indicating.
Yeah, like, do we all have to live together? How does this work anymore?
Pretty much, go!
Fine, he's just got two very opposite Farjanasi sisters.
Yeah, he fits right in. He's a vampire. It's just...
One would tackle hug, the other one will gut punch if you. It's fine.
He almost dies again or something. She just tackle hugs. The other one just punches him. Idiot!
Dumbass! We still can't heal you.
You're still waiting on the book.
We still can't heal you. Don't make me punch you to half the death.
Oh.
Punch your soul back in.
It's just,
After all that works.
yeah. I think, unfortunately, we might have lost Jay for Amos information. Whatever he was running back to do and or say.
Potentially. Jay?
Oh, but that's great as well.
Yeah.
His sound might have died, to be fair. It's happened before.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how is everybody in chat? We're having weird drama things as they try to figure out what that all entitles.
Fine.
Well, you see.
Coma lady
I,
over there has an opinion.
Yeah, no. You see, I'm just here. It's like, yes, coma. I've successfully evaded sunburn that I didn't put zero effort into avoiding.
Okay, to be fair, Kreh wouldn't just get. She wouldn't tan. She wouldn't get summer. She just fucking like fry.
Yeah, what
You know,
Sam's concerned, she was like, that child already has a hard time seeing in the sun. Let's not leave her out in it.
My
well, you
poor
know, at
Shadowfell
least she
baby.
doesn't. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it seems so.
Alright, well,
yeah.
I don't know if we really want to move on because I feel like that was going to be shared information.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we're gonna call it here then.
And if all else fails, we can have that info spread in RP chats and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the stream, nonetheless.
Yee.
You're happy to hear people.
Thanks for coming. And enjoying all this drama llama mama.
You know, on the bright side, I could have made it much worse drama-wise than I did.
Yep, that's true.
You could have.
For the
It
time
was
being.
You didn't.
So cute listening to them apologize to each other.
Yeah,
Constantly.
you know.
No, it was my fault. No, it's my fault. No.
No, it's my fault. I just can't tell you why it's my fault yet.
These things happen. It's fine.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, goodbye, everyone. Thank you for joining.
Thanks for coming.
Boy.
We'll see you tomorrow.